Tonight, Elon Musk's AI chatbot Grok coming under fire from regulators across the globe over a rise in non-consensual and sexualized deepfake images of women and children.
I was disgusted and horrified.
Conservative content creator Ashley St. Clair, who has a child with Musk, says she's seen countless explicit photos of herself on the platform.
I immediately asked Grok to stop. Grok said, I received your request. I will no longer produce these images. And of course, there were only more requests to produce more explicit images of me, including ones of photos of me when I was underage, and Grok obliged and produced all of these images.
And some have been removed, but others remain on the site. And she's not alone. An influx of explicit content coming after Grok recently enhanced its image generation abilities with a new model last month. An analysis from the European nonprofit AI Forensics finding more than 50% of images generated by Grok between December 25th and January 1st were non-consensual sexual images, primarily targeting women, and 2% of them depicting a person who appeared to be 18 or younger.
With Grok Imagine, you can turn any of your pictures into videos.
An NBC News review of Grok's output finding though many of the inappropriate images have been taken down, Grok continues to produce sexualized images of non-consenting parties.
I found that Grok was producing at least a dozen inappropriate images every minute. People were commanding the chatbot to take people's clothes off, basically. And it's become such a meme, and so many people are doing it.
Now tonight, growing calls for action. Ofcom, the UK's communications regulator, saying that they have made, quote, urgent contact with X and XAI to understand if there are any potential compliance issues that warrant investigation. Meanwhile, officials in India and Brazil have also expressed concern, with Brazil's federal deputy calling for the suspension of Grok in the country.
It's really difficult to go and outright ban technology. It's like saying, let's ban the internet. What we really need to be doing is seeing governments talk to those big companies like Meta and X and OpenAI and work with them and really work quickly.
Musk responding to the mounting criticism, posting on X that anyone using Grok to make illegal content will suffer the same consequences as anyone uploading it, though Musk also using Grok to make a deepfake version of himself wearing a bikini, calling the chatbot creation perfect. Musk and XAI have not responded to NBC News' request for comments.
All right, with that, Gadi Schwartz joins us now. Gadi, our viewers are going to be watching this and be in shock at what is so easily accessible now. The Take It Down Act was signed into law in the U.S. last year. Does that apply to software and technology like this one?
Yeah, this is the kind of thing that the Take It Down Act was supposed to protect against. There's some caveats here, but the law is different for adults and for minors. For minors, it's a lot more specific. It's all encompassing, too. It covers deep fakes that are intended to abuse, humiliate, harass, or arouse or gratify the sexual desire of any person. And that is very crucial because it would seem even the bikini pictures or the posing images that are being generated, they fit that bill. And the penalties include mandatory restitution, fines, the possibility of jail. And to complicate things, Tom, in the act, there's also this mandate that online platforms set up a way that people can report these and get them taken down immediately. That part doesn't kick in until May of this year. But bottom line, we expect answers as so much of this will be headed to court. Tom?
All right, Gadi Schwartz, make sure to watch his fine broadcast. Stay tuned right after this one. Gadi, we thank you. We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.